At dawn, when you are having trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into this world to do? Or is this what I was created for, to huddle under the blankets and to stay warm? Marcus Aurelius was the ruler of the Roman Empire in 100 or so AD. I've just finished this book, Meditations. It has fucked me up severely. It is a great read, but it is an insane concept that this dude, he had cults designed around him. He had worshippers. He had an entire nation at his beck and call. And that is in his journal. His personal diary, he complains about what we all struggle to do is getting out of bed in the morning. The book also goes over one's mortality a lot. Scares the hell out of me. Everyone deals with their own mortality. The way he goes about it, it makes sense. I'm going to have to reread it a few more times. But it has really changed my perspective on it. The way that he deals with mortality is everything happens as everything's nature demands. Like, one thing that he mentions is, how can you be surprised if someone who is evil by nature, someone who's just an arsehole, really, by nature, how can you be surprised when they do you wrong? It's actually your fault for expecting better of them. You have the ability to be pleasantly surprised, but if you believe in someone who is evil or just an arsehole by nature to do what's best, it's actually on you. It's your onus. Everything happens as designed by nature. He mentions the gods, but he also mentions his questioning of the gods. However, if it is the gods, if you are religious, if you aren't religious, I'm not religious, but it makes sense the way that he words it, how everything has to follow its own nature. We are people. We have to get out of bed in the morning because we're not designed to sit around, lie in bed. We're not designed to sit on our phones all day. We're not designed to waste away. We're not designed to eat crap. We're not designed to do all the things that I've done plenty plus in the past. We're not designed to do shit like that. I like it because it breaks it down. It's a dude's diary. The way that he writes, he doesn't write as the ruler of Rome. He doesn't write as the commander of armies with a literal cult following. He writes it as a man who is struggling with his belief, as a man who is facing the challenges of his own life, and as a man who has dealt with sickness, a man who has dealt with death, and just a man living a life. I need to reread it. It's a very intense book. Obviously, it was written 2,000 years ago. I wouldn't call anything written almost 2 millennia ago a light read, but it is bloody good. It will change your views on mortality. It will change your views on day-to-day mundanity. It will change your views on getting up in the morning. I don't know if this is a rant, if this is a book review, if this is an appraisal to Marcus Aurelius. I don't know if I'm trying to brown nose a guy that's been dead for 2 millennia. All I can say is if you get the option, pick it up. It will fuck with you. It will mess with your concept of the life that you live. It will make you reconsider a lot of things that you've done in your life. But I can only promise you that no bad will come out of you reading this book. Anywho, This thing's quite cool. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us?